So what happens when you actually divide by zero? So there is a trick that goes around on the internet that is a proof that is trying to show that 1 equals 2. And it's kind of fun, but that actual proof can be used to show why we cannot divide by zero. And so we're going to do it by contradiction. And proof by contradiction is when you take a statement, you assume the opposite of the statement is true. And then through some logical argument, you're going to arrive to a contradiction. So when you arrive to a contradiction, that means that your assumption was false, and so therefore the statement must be true. So for this proof, let's just assume that we can divide by zero. All right, assume that we can divide by zero. So we're going to go based off of that assumption. Now, let's also let A equal B, where A and B are real numbers. Okay, so that's our assumption that we can divide by zero. A is going to be equal to B, where A and B are real numbers. Now, from here, what we're going to do is say, let's multiply both sides by A. So multiplying both sides by A is going to give us A squared equals A times B. From here, we are going to subtract B squared from both sides, which will make the left and right-hand sides look like this. Now, the left-hand side is called a difference of two squares, and so it will factor like so, and then you can factor out a B on the right side. Now, this is where our assumption comes in, because we assumed that we can divide by zero, and so if A equals B, right here, this is where you're going to divide by zero. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's divide by zero, and let's watch what happens. So dividing both sides by zero, we know that's going to cancel, and then you're going to have A plus B equals B. And then we get, if we substitute B in for A, you're going to get B plus B, which is 2, is equal to B, which means that 2 equals 1. And here's your contradiction. And so therefore, now you can say we cannot divide by 0.